First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums in the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Green Bay Packers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. The veteran Matt Prater has this one set to get started. Off we go in the rain here at Lambeau Field. He'll get across the 20, welcome down to the 23-yard line.
Okay, break. Here we go. Yellow. Warning. Yellow. Ready?
On the ground, this is Trevor Etienne. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
Ready.
Second and 10.
The 23-yard line.
Now Etienne. Room to run at the 35. Still going. And he will dive into the end zone. 77 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. A return now from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to take this all the way back. 94 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this, and they go back and get a score of their own.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. This will be returned from the 2. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Ready.
They'll run. It's Etienne. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
At the 19-yard line.
White. Edo blue. Red, yellow. Cut.
Throwing on second down, Young. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up third down.
Come on, set. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, Young. And this ball incomplete on third down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
And it's a very nice return. He's given the offense a short field.
At the 41-yard line.
Okay, ready? Let's go. Check.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
Brings up second.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 9.
Here we go. Red, 38. Drill green. Set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Oh, falling away, what a throw. He drops it in there. And he'll take this one in. Jaden Reed, touchdown, Green Bay. That is second TD catch of the season. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
This is hot. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
But I think all of us, the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
So now Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Horn gonna bring it out of the end zone.
Over double. Ready?
Look at play action with Young. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Cameron Curl.
Intercepted. The Packers take over first and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Ready?
First and 10 now from the 36.
Ready?
Now give to Jacobs. He'll run right. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Let's go now. Smash. Red. Blue. 32. Set.
From the gun, it's Love. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
Red. Yellow. 33. Yellow.
We go play action with Love. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And that'll set up fourth down. On fourth down, the Packers turn it over to Daniel Whelan to punt, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming. The veteran Matt Prater now out to try this field goal. Spotted at the 45, this is a 55-yard attempt. That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And this is going to remain a one-possession game.
Come on.
On the ground, here's Etienne. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down.
Here we go. It's cut.
Etienne ahead out of the pistol. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he is out of bounds. They get 18 on that one. It's good for a Panther first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Panthers.
Ready. Set.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
First down. A gain of 16 yards.
Let's go.
And the Panther first down.
Green. Ball red. Real green. Ready.
From the gun, it's Young. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
On second down, Young. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Rashawn Gary. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up fourth down. Here's Ryan Fitzgerald to try the field goal. This one from 43 yards away. Good snap, good hold, good kick. And the Panthers are back within 4 at 14-10.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
So now, after the field goal, Fitzgerald is back out there to send this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Down at the 30-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
Cut.
On the ground, it's Jacobs. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
I can tell you firsthand as an offensive guy, we never loved playing in the rain. I always felt like the defense had the advantage. They know it wasn't going to be much of a passing attack, hard to handle the ball, a lot of turnovers. So they've got to have a lot of early focus offensively and try to get something on track.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Yellow.
To throw is Love. That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have, and fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
Field. Here we go. Blue striker. Spike. White. Blaster. 6. Ready?
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this first quarter will come to an end. We are through 1. It's the Packers on top. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. On 4th down, Daniel Wheeler is on to punt. Back deep for Carolina, that's Jimmy Horn, Jr. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now Young. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Tommy Tremble, the tight end, the man he was looking for there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. Set. 52 blaster.
Back to throw. Young. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And it'll be 3rd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
15-yard pickup there. It's a Carolina 1st down.
First down.
The carry here for ETA. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 32-yard line.
Striker. 3. Yellow. Set.
A 2nd down throw for Young. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down. Back in the backfield in the area of holding. from the gun here on third down. It's Young. He's got his man. That's Leakes. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
First down.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. There's to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Ja'Tavion Sanders was the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Here's Etienne, and he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Ready.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Now a screen set up for Etienne. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away well short of the 1st down marker.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make.
A 52-yard attempt.
And that is no good. He missed it. And they are not able to draw closer.
14.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And he'll be written out of bounds after a gain of 6. From the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Set. Ready. Yellow. 40. Pause. Red. Ready.
Now Love. And the rush gets home. Hill goes down. They got him. Trevin Wallace. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
Black Ultra. Black. Here we go. Red. 38. Set.
Love to throw. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
And the Packers.
1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard
Let's go.
line.
Love firing to Golden. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
A tick under 2 minutes until halftime. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this. 1st down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down.
Come on, Green Jack. Drill 45.
Here's Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. And that is incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
The veteran Matt Prater now out to try this field goal. This from an even 50 yards out. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Packers going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half.
Matt Prater is set to
after the made field goal, back out to kick off. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Watch out. Here we go. Blue striker. 33. Yellow.
To throw is Young. He'll get this to his tight end, Ja'Tavion Sanders. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. To throw, Young. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Cameron Curl. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
Intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their
Yellow,
own
red,
41-yard line.
Blaster, six. Hut.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
Ready.
That's good for the Packers. First down.
White. Six. Mega.
1st and 10
red.
at the 42-yard line.
Red. Yellow. Claws red. Needle blue. Go. Black ultra. Set.
Love to throw it on 1st down. That's caught by Golden, right side. And he's going to have the first down. They're also in field goal range at the 28-yard line.
38. Black seven.
Packers, first down.
Steel. Black.
1st and 10 at the
Grill green.
28-yard line.
Green jack. Blue stripe. Set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break.
1st and 10 at the
Ready,
12-yard
ready.
line.
52 blue.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 6.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to get it. You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Out of the shotgun, Young. Open man, left side, he's got it. Big chunk, out of bounds, just shy of midfield. A big play at a critical juncture in this game. 41 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Red, yellow. 60 red. 60 red. 6. Mega blaster. 6. Ready.
Here's Young. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Grill green. Down. Ready.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. The return starts from the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready. Black 40. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. Oh, the ball's out. The Panthers have it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. On second down, Jacobs. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. A gain there of 11. First down, Packers.
A couple of explosive runs here to start the drive, and now you got to ask yourself, what's the counterpunch? I think as this defense continues to pack themselves in tight, this is a prime opportunity to try to take a big shot downfield.
Once again, it's Jacobs. He's got room to the 45. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. And it'll lead to a second down.
Here we go, set. 52 blue, drill, 52. Set, cut.
They'll run with Emmanuel Wilson. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside.
Claw, 10. Set. Red, 45. White. Needle, blue. Green jack. Ready?
From the gun, it's Love. Pass caught right side by Kraft. Picked up on the 11 yards on that one. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Let's go.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Out quickly to Golden on the RPO. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
At the Panthers' 22-yard line.
From the 22 now, here's second and 9.
Ready.
They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. It'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down.
At the 16-yard line. That's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 3.
try to run it here with Jacobs. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. The veteran Matt Prater now out to try this field goal. This will be from 42 yards out. And he missed it. It's no good. And this is going to remain a one-possession game.
And this is where playing in the elements can really become a problem. These kickers practice all year in pretty much ideal conditions. So sometimes you got to approach these kicks a little bit different. He's just unable to connect. Oh, and they had a shot there, Mike. Just overthrows his man, and this just comes down to just continuing to get on the same page. This is a feel throw, a feel route. Just puts a little too much air on it, and he just can't quite run it down.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Throwing is Young. This one's just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. On now is the punt team for the Panthers, as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. This returnable with Reed. And it's a very nice return. He is giving the offense a short field.
Ready. Ready. Hut.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. There he goes. Inside the 30. And he will score. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
On the double. Ready, ready. 33, yellow. Ready.
The drive will start on the ground. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Set.
Look at play action with Young. Flushed to his left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. A gain of 48. Off the play fake. Here's Young. That is caught by the tight end, Mitchell Evans. Touchdown, Carolina. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Come on, set. 60 reps. 60 seconds.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. Hillage forward for maybe a yard. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle.
At the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Set. Ready?
Here's a handoff to Jacobs, running left. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2.
It's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Third down, they need 5.
Here we go. Here we go. 52 blue.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Third and 5.
Down. Ready.
Jacob will get it to start the fourth quarter. Inside the 25. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to throw yourself back in it. That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
On the ready. Set. Ready. Hut.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. They'll try to set up the screen here. Now he's loose at the 40. And he's going to be brought down. A pickup there of 28 yards.
That's good.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. That is 2 big pickups to start the drive. 32 on the latest.
First down.
Fight. 6.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's a run. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
They'll go with him again. And he will score. Game on. Trevor Etienne. Touchdown, Panthers. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard
blaster, stick. Set.
A good play action with Love. That's left side, caught by Musgrave. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 32-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he's going to get first down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. And this will be incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the 4th quarter, and that's a gift. And that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They only need a yard, and it's 4th down. They'll run it and give it to the big guy. And he's not going to get there. Couple of yards short. And this is going to be a turnover on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Come on, set.
Start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the Packers' 43-yard line.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3.
Let's go. 60 red. 60 red. White. Ready.
From the gun, it's Young. The pressure will get to him. He goes down. There is a flag down in the backfield, usually the spot that tells us hold it. They need one right now. 3rd and long. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
In formation for Carolina.
This brought in out past the 20. And how about that? Nice return there. Picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Down. Hut.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. A throw left side there. Not going to find the target. Incomplete. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And it'll be 2nd down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come back.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
2nd and 2.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
On the ready.
Here's 2nd and 2.
22 needle. Set.
They'll run with Wilson. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
That's good.
On the double.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32.
They'll drop to throw. He'll find his running back, Wilson. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
Check smash.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
A carry here for Wilson. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. The Packers will take their first timeout. At the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense. And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
And the Packers, 1st down.
Ultra. Go ultra.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. So, it's a win for the Packers. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. About do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Packers are winners as we say so long from legendary Lambeau Field.